Hi Jay, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. I spoke to you on Friday about sending this super quick video. Sorry I didn't get it to you over the weekend. So with this video, there's going to be some really good tips. So I just want to mention that even if you aren't interested in the service, I'd really like to get your feedback. So please, if you could just keep that in mind, thank you. So all right, as I mentioned in the email, I'm going to cover a few specific things that are critical in boosting traffic to your website, obviously leading to more clients. So first up, I'm going to show you how your site ranks on Google. So here's your site here. And I've just come straight over to the Google search results page and I've plugged in San Diego windshield repair. Now, you're not currently ranking on page one for this keyword. So what I've done is I've chosen these two guys here, SafeLight and the Crack Doctor, as two competitors that I'll show you what it looks like for them, who are ranking for quite a few more keywords. So I put in your website into this tool I use, and I've come along and I've found where you're ranking for San Diego windshield repair. Your position right now is position 15. There's 10 results per page on Google, so you're sitting on page 2. There's 200 searches per month for this specific keyword. In other words, people are entering that into Google 200 times per month, and you're getting 1.6 clicks a month from that. So not very many. But what I want to point out too is that when you get to page one with a search term with a volume around 200, you can expect around anywhere from sort of 20, 30, 40, and depending if you're at the top of the page, around that 30%, 50, maybe even 50 clicks per month. So it's really worth getting to page one for those keywords. Now, if I come back to page one, I just want to show you are ranking for a handful of keywords on page one, right up to there. But most of these are your own name, which is pretty common. And then you've got a couple of buyer intent keywords in here, which is great. You can see you're picking up sort of 1.7 clicks, 5 clicks, 1 click. So not very many for those really important keywords. And the idea is you really want to get more consistent with ranking on page one for all of these. So you're really boosting your traffic. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So the second part I want to talk about is how you can actually start ranking for those keywords a little bit more consistently. And there's 3 steps. Number 1 is content, number 2 is backlinks, and number 3 is citations. And I'll explain them as I go. Content on your website. What I'm referring to is words and images. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words. It lets Google know that there's enough information there for potential customers. And it also allows you to get more of those keywords in that we looked at a second ago into the content there. Basically takes the guesswork out of it for Google. If you put in there that you want to rank for this, Google will rank you for it. Google also likes to see a bunch of images on the homepage. So you've got a really nice looking site, just needs a little more content. Now, backlinks, what I'm referring to is basically anywhere one website refers to another via a clickable link. These links transfer authority to the website being ranked. And Google looks at this to establish whether the website is essentially trustworthy. And therefore, the more authority or trust, Google will tend to start ranking that site higher and higher and for more keywords. So not all backlinks are created equal. Keep that in mind. Backlink comes from a referring domain or a referring website. And if that website is, industry specific, like it's going to be another car, Autoglass site, and it's also got to be highly rated itself, the better quality the link, the more authority is passed on. So super important to go out and get these backlinks. Now, you're currently sitting on 93 from 24. We come along and look at SafeLight. Now, I've just got this filtered on their San Diego page. You probably know of these guys. They're a really big site. But on their San Diego page only, we've only got 5 and 5. So they're using the rest of their site to build essentially trust with Google. And that's allowing them they only need to rank for 141 keywords on Google for San Diego. And that's picking them up 850 clicks per month. So that's a huge traffic increase just from ranking on page one for these keywords here, or more of these keywords here. So that's what I want to really point out first of all. That's what backlinks get you. Coming along to the Crack Doctor as well. I'm just going to scroll down and show you their page, because if you were to go and add those words and images to your home page, step 1, you're already going to have these guys beaten, and that's the same with SafeLight. Really easy to beat these guys out in content. So having a look at their backlinks, 355, quite a few. and they've obviously got a lot of keywords in there, but it's similar to you. They're not ranking on page one for all of those. However, they're still managing to double your click rate. So definitely worthwhile going out, getting those backlinks, getting the keywords into your content, and starting to really start push up that traffic. So that's backlinks. Now, number 3 is citations. So when you come to the results page here, you can see these ads here, which are Google guaranteed. They're pay-per-click ads, definitely worth taking out if you need work quickly. Because they're Google guaranteed, they take a lot of the people clicking on them falsely out of it. But what I'm talking about when I'm talking about citations is getting into these top 3 in the map pack here. Super important getting into the top 3 because no one clicks view all, or very rarely clicks on view all, and people are using this more and more and more for local services. So to get in there, you need citations, and they are anywhere your business name, number, and address is registered on any directory like Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Yelp, and it's got to be as seen on your Google My Business, the name, number, and address. And your Google My Business has to be filled out fully and correctly, and that'll get once you've got a competitive amount of reviews as well, and your GMB is completely filled out, you'll start to push up into this top 3, and that can add another 20-30% onto your click rate from the organic search results down here. So super important. Now, the last thing I wanted to point out was how you can target specific jobs. So if we come back into your organic keywords here, which is just all the keywords on your site, and we start having a look down here, and I have no idea what your preferred jobs are. I'm sure that maybe car window tinting is your favorite and not car window repair. I don't know. The idea is you get more of these auto tint in, and you start pushing these up into page 1. 1,200 searches per month. If you could start getting 200-300 clicks from auto tint, all of a sudden you're getting more window tint jobs per month, and you're dropping some of the jobs that you don't like. So super important to take that into consideration, is that you can target the jobs that you want. So that's just the one thing that I really just wanted to point out to you so you knew. Now, basically, this is a really good way to boost your revenue without having to work harder or to make your work easier for the same amount of revenue, whatever, it's up to you. Anyway, so that's basically everything. Once again, if you're interested in hearing more about the service, please feel free to give me a call on 760-405-8094 or reach out to the email and I'll get in contact with you. If not, please provide me with some feedback. I really want to get that feedback. You can just drop it to me in an email, but obviously, yeah, or you can give me a call. It's up to you. But just let me know what you thought of the video. And thanks so much for watching and have a great day.